Welcome back to Death of the Outsider. Now, let's head on over to the Spectre Club. Shanyun's personal access tunnel, no less. Okay. This is not ideal. There's one there, and there are no less than 3 people here. Something bizarre going on. This one was difficult. Can I... No, too far away. What if I put it here? That'll work.
You barely shuffled the card.
At last.
I have nothing.
The infusion is flowing.
You're bluffing.
Oh,
Brace
so you
yourself.
can hear my thoughts now.
The factotum said that tonight's vintage
You know what
should
we
be
did back at the Royal
saved
Conservatory.
strictly for connoisseurs,
It's such
he
a
said.
shame the oracular
The
was
outsider
destroyed.
will walk
Such
with
a
us
beautiful device.
tonight.
Yes,
I feel it
remember.
singing through my veins.
Did it really work?
Oh, the exquisite
I
pain.
find it hard to believe
veil
that the
parts.
oracular order could have been manipulated like that.
We're
I saw it
already
with my own
crossing
eyes.
over.
A powerful contraption
Caledorn.
channeling the minds of the living through the bodies of the dead.
When they
We could
linger,
hear their
I
thoughts,
much prefer
witness their dreams,
death.
even put our words in
Perhaps
their
I'm
mouths.
like the ocean itself.
I've been trying to predict the weather using fog entrails.
It's
I
like
haven't
black
had much luck
nails
with it.
clawing at my
We'll
stomach.
practice together.
I can taste
If you
blood.
let me win this
Deeper
round.
mysteries surround me. The outsider watches. Oh, is discerning.
The heck are these people doing?
Black eyes, unctuous and developing.
The room is spinning by the void. I can't move, but the room turns around me. I'm going to be sick.
They're having some kind of blood infusion.
She's jealous. If I want to dance, then I can.
Let's try the hyperbaric grenade. I worry that it'll make too much noise.
What was that? Nothing here?
No luck.
Let's have a look around.
Let's search over there then.
Is someone there?
Nothing? I'll take a look around.
Look everywhere.
The void will eat you.
What? Find anything.
Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, so I have to think carefully on this one. Hyperbaric grenade. I do that. I go over there.
Like that. Time to have a look around.
Nothing?
Now's not the... Is someone there?
Someone's shooting at us!
That seemed to have worked. Are there any more left now? Nope. Seemed to have been it. Stats not spotted. Good. And you guys are not exactly something that I approve of, I must admit. Put you here. Whispers by the Void. Okay, this thing did its job. Good. You're dead. You're dead as well. You're unconscious. You are definitely dead. The spring razors really do a proper job of making sure that these enemies die, that's for sure. Okay, now, is there any... Yes, there is. Suits me fine. So... Poof. Bye-bye. What does that say? Private, yeah. You could say that. Okay, now... The coins... Plagued Spirit. A few more coins. Ouch. Cabinet key needed. Well, I'm sure it's around here somewhere, so we will find it. Right, Avocet feathers. Ah, that's the guy we have the contract for.
Now they'll know what it's like on the other side.
Okay, so he's unconscious. Good. Got his blood back. That's probably how I should have dealt with them, but my method was more refined. Blood pump instructions. Warning. Do not adjust or reverse blood flow while customers are attached. To ensure the best sanguine infusion experience for Spectre customers, please follow instructions carefully. Make sure the dying donor is properly sedated. Attach donor to tubes by the pump. Customers will connect to tubes in the lounge. Turn on blood pump. Make sure the sanguine infusion flows from donor to customer, never the other way around. Wait until donor is dead to shut off blood pump, and then remove donor and dispose of body. Yeah. Certainly plenty of Whispers from the Void books lying around. Now, where are we supposed to take that guy? Ah yes, the little building near the waterfront where the rats ran out. Private. This is where you quotation mark dispose quotation mark end of your bodies then.
Exsanguination number 33. Started the blood pump. We'll siphon off your blood drop by drop until you die. No, don't look at the door. No one will enter here. The Spectre Club is empty. It's just us on a journey to the void. Not together, of course. You'll go now, and I'll visit later. I'll preserve a vial of blood from your last moments for a personal transfusion. A special treat. I long to see the veil parting for myself. What's that? Oh, you're babbling. Don't worry, it's a perfectly normal part of dying. The mind regurgitates the sad detritus of unfinished plans to make room for deeper mysteries. Ah, you grow pale. You shiver as the warm lifeblood leaves you. How's it feel to die? Tell me what you see. Is the outsider there? What does he say to you? Speak! Spare Teresia! What does that mean? Is that a glimpse of the future? What do you see? Answer me! No, don't die yet! Tell me! What do you see? What do you see? Ah!
Guess that was Mr. Jacoby's attempt at trying to whatever he wrote about in his journal. So where's that key? Surely it must be here somewhere. Get rid of those so I don't accidentally smash them in my own face. I'll just quickly check where the key is. Apparently the key is supposed to be downstairs in the safe. Okay, well, we can go there. I thought we had looted that safe. What we didn't loot though was this bone charm. Armored bones. Take significantly less damage, but your movement speed is reduced. Well, that's fine. Turn this thing off. Oh, maybe I didn't get that key then? Oh, for crying out loud, there's plague spirit everywhere. Anything else underneath this counter that I might want? Probably not. Okay, let's go back upstairs and open that cabinet. to get an Umberwood deck prism and a silver war medal. You'd think the prism would be more valuable than the war medal, but apparently not. I will make it my mission to destroy all the Plague Spirit bottles. Okay, so this guy is the final thing we need to do then. We need to bring him down to the cabin near the skiff. Now, sometimes civilians have a tendency to wander. So I'm going to be careful here so that I don't accidentally reveal myself to one of them. And the contract has been fulfilled. Is that a flammable? I think it is, so let's take that and get it out of there. So I don't kill him instead. Put him there. And leave. Now, before we leave completely, there is, of course, the small matter of the wandering civilian, and in addition, the black market. Here, sleep tight. And we should be all good in terms of these. Gosh, I've killed 61 people on this level.
Nice to see you again.
I'm not gonna buy anything that I have because I'm going to loot these items, but I'm going to loot two.
No need to wrap it for you, I
I'll buy 2 spring razors and 3 hook mines. The rest of these things I will avoid. Now,
the
upgrades.
prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered.
I need this one for an achievement.
I miss my old cigar shop. The smell of tobacco. I had to sell the business because of the smugglers. Couldn't keep up.
That one will be useful, but not yet. So that's 850. 1250. Did I thought there was an upgrade that made it more likely that he would loot. Well, sticky grenade, yes please. And also incendiary bolt, yes please. And then finally electrical bursts.
Farewell, and do think of us again.
And now... I don't remember the safe code, so... to head in... It's 398. Quick save. 3... 9... 8. And... 2. Thank you. Grab the bone charms and we get all of the loot in the shutter. There we go. Plenty of stash and stuff for us to grab in here. Does this guy actually have a functioning whale oil fueling station inside his black market shop? And why the heck isn't he rich as... Yes, I know, I'm being sadistic here. Come on, in with you. I don't want you there. That could have gone quite not good. This probably won't end well. Fun though. Whale oil is quite flammable. What I can do though is open the door, throw it, and then get out here. Hey, why aren't the other ones exploding? That seemed to have done the trick. Yep. But this black market shop is out of commission, shall we say. It's a miracle that this huge tank didn't explode and that the entire building just didn't go up into severe... Where does this lead? That's peculiar. Okay, so with the black market shop robbed, I wonder, can I... I'm just curious about that. I doubt I can get through that grate. No, I cannot. Nor can I place a marker on the other side. But I wonder where that could be. Okay, so it's clearly coming from that direction. Which is that direction. There is no way to go down there. Is there a walkway behind that worker standing over here? No, but it might be behind that door. I will just pause momentarily to make sure that I've gotten everything that I want from the level before we leave. And indeed, it would seem so. There might be a few coins every here and there that we haven't found, but that's not a problem. The final thing for us now to do is to take the skiff and leave. Killed 11 civilians, 51 hostiles, total of 62. So lethal but stealthy. 40 bodies were detected. Wow. Billie herself was never detected. We got 18 bone charms of 18 and we got 3 of 3 paintings. Excellent. I don't have the painting achievement, so that one is good. We got most of the coins in the level. I'm happy with that. We completed all of the 4 contracts, which is also an achievement that I don't have. Mostly because when I played the game, the first time I played it on low chaos. And obviously you can't do things like death to the mime. And also workplace harassment if you're playing on low chaos, if you want to have a clean hands. And we had several special actions here. Sweet deal. We robbed the black market, we eliminated Shan Yun, stopped the music, political assassination, we eliminated Ivan Jacobi, bloody politics, we found sufficient evidence to accuse Ivan Jacobi of murder, once a sailor, we found our skiff, rogue taxidermy, we freed the prisoner from the taxidermist's basement, girl with the eyeless tattoo, we got inked at the Red Camellia beauty parlor, buried alive, we kidnapped the bartender, the sad clown cliché, we killed the mime and made it look like a suicide. Forever in your debt, we eliminated the bank employees, racketeers, and finally dental care. We saved the dentist from the Spectre Club. Ah, so the dentist was the guy, yeah, right. So the next level is the bank job. The twin-bladed knife is being held inside Dolores Michael's bank. You have researched the security system and planned a heist accordingly. Travel to Upper Syria, break into the bank, and steal the knife within.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the void through Daud. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me. To the ones I loved. Now the outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife That might be the only way to destroy that god. The outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
Well, that is a very different video than the one I saw the last time I played. Travelogue. I don't think anything... Yep. So, the bank job. Breaking apart the outsider. The fucking outsider himself on my ship like he'd been waiting for me. Now I'm writing this down with half a hand and an eye that will never shut again. I can't touch them without shuddering. It feels just like the dreams. What did he see? Everything, if the Abbey is right. He has to know what Daud and I are planning. Why tear half of me away? The eyeless kill over scraps of magic, and now I can see where the world is cracking like a mirror. I didn't want any of this. Does the outsider always talk like that? Cryptic little shit? No wonder Daud hates him. Many eyes. Daud used to say that everything in Dunwall was tangled together, that nothing was a coincidence. Well, it's true for Karnaca too. The eyeless might seem like a bunch of thugs trading bloody bones and foul recipes, but their coin flows from a richer vein. I found two of their leaders, Shan Yun, the Tivian songbird, and Ivan Jacobi, a city administrator. They have the knife that killed the outsider, and they're keeping it hidden away behind lies and locked doors. But now I have their keys, and somewhere in Dolores Michael's bank is a lock that needs turning. I won't let the eyeless stay hidden anymore. Not myself. I see shadows everywhere this dead eye looks, and my right arm twitches and blurs as if it will start moving on its own. These things aren't a part of me, but I can't escape them. The outsider changed me into something I still don't understand. In Dunwall, Daud taught me that no one was innocent, and gave me the means to judge them. Does the outsider expect me to look down at him, like I can look down at Karnaca and hold his life in his broken hand? This broken hand? Does he want to see me carve up this city to find him? I know he's watching. Well, I'm staring right back. Don't think there's anything else new in here. Daud's Journal, Part 2. She's done good work. I knew she would. Still, I know she has doubts. I asked her to do something that would terrify most. I don't blame her for questioning me. I won't live to kill the outsider myself. He knows that, and so does she. Her face is lined with fear, guilt, and that eye, always staring. I don't know what she'll have to confront in the void, but she's prepared. Will the outsider cower like all the people I killed, or will he know that he deserves what's coming, just as I do? I don't know what he thinks. He's talking to Billie now, not me. Sometimes I worry that all I did was burden her with my grudges, but I know she has her own reasons for seeing this through. She wouldn't be doing this if she didn't. I know you're reading this, Billie. I could never keep much hidden from you. You know, I've never been a sentimental man. I couldn't be. But you never let go of the things that made you feel whole, and that's just another way you're better than I ever was. There are some things we can't say aloud, so I'll write this one. Whatever you do next, I'm proud of you. Remember that. Funky.
She can see it all. The void breaking and spreading through all the cracks. Like seawater sinking an old ship.
I don't think I remember to do that when we were the last time, since I can't do it again. Where is Daud? Ah, there he is.
It's time. Soon you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then it can unmake him. The void is dragging me away. I felt it a little more every day since you got me out of that club. I won't be here much longer. Let's go over the plan when you're ready.
Sounds good. Start briefing.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be dazed before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Daud. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic, and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me. The bank will be difficult, but I know you've walked out of worse.
Interesting.
How am I supposed to get to the void?
You've always been good at uncovering secrets. The eyeless have to know a way. Once you have the knife, finding that out will be your next move.
So what's it like? The void, I mean.
It feels as if you've cried for help and no one answered.
That sounds ominous. Changing bank codes. Got your message, but I can't help you. That bank's security is an insult to hard-working robbers. Use some sort of public announcement system there. You gotta have the right code to get past checkpoints. But the thing is that codes change with every guard shift. No point my making a list. It'd be useless by the time you got it. You're on your own with this one. Good luck.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
That sounds like a pity. Missing pharmacist found dead. The horrifying find of a bloodless body in an alley off Jaconda Street has the Grand Guard on high alert. The victim was Eleuterio Cienfuegos, a respected pharmacist whose family business has been a part of the Upper Syria district community for over 50 years. His body was exsanguinated at another location and dumped in the alley, the same method used in several other recent deaths. The guard has had no comment on the apparent serial murders, leading some residents to question what they are hiding. "It's another crown killer, that's what," claims local baker Madera Jimenez. The guard says don't panic, but why wouldn't we? We are all at risk. A reward is offered for information related to Cienfuegos' murder.
The eyeless murdered Cienfuegos, the pharmacist, for some reason.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always. A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindosh may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
Yeah. Well, that seems to be all there is on this table. The vault certainly looks interesting. I wish I could look at that map properly, but oh.
If I can unlock the grate, then the path through the trash disposal would be simple.
You could pay the custodian a visit. See if he'll give you the key.
I heard word of a thief who nearly made it inside through the sewers, but couldn't get past the gate. Only the maintenance workers can open it. I had a street kid knock some bricks out of a tunnel wall down there. If I'm lucky, there'll be someone there to fix it.
It could be the quickest way in, though not the most pleasant.
There's a security entrance on the roof, but getting up there will be a challenge.
It would be. For your average burglar.
Yeah. Well, that will be in the next episode.
I've never seen Daud so weak. I might never see him again.
So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all then.